In the world of anime, Goku being the strongest is nothing new, with Son Goku's strength setting the bar for every other anime character that precedes him, with there being multiple variations with each one's strength surpassing the last. But what happens when you combine all of these iterations' strength together to present a single warrior? With Son Goku's strength setting the bar, this version is the bar itself. So the question is, with everything we have, with everything on the table, how strong is Comp Goku? In the beginning of Dragon Ball, age 749, we're introduced to a strange monkey boy named Son Goku who would embark on a journey that would change his life forever. Based upon Chinese mythology's fighting Buddha, with Goku having a tail, Nimbus Cloud, and Power Pole, this boy even from the beginning was far from normal, as he can chop wood with his bare hands, get shot in the face, and lift cars over his head, and of course, a mysterious tail. Goku is even shown one-shotting massive dinosaurs and bandits that can weigh dozens of tons and whose claws and head dwarf his entire body. With Goku deciding to hone his martial arts abilities, this is where he's introduced to Master Roshi, who can vaporize an entire mountain with a single Kamehameha and later the entire moon. With Goku being able to stalemate this same Roshi in a 21st Budokai and replicate his Kamei wave that took him 50 years to master just by glancing at it once. After the tournament, Goku continues his quest to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect his friends, and this is where he runs into the Red Ribbon Army, a powerful military organization run by Commander Red. Goku's journey leads him through various encounters with the army's commanders, including the androids Blue, Silver, and White, with a final showdown at the Red Ribbon Army's headquarters, a fight between Goku and Commander Black, with Goku being able to react to lasers fired from Commander Black's battle jacket, with lasers being defined as a device that generates an intense beam of coherent monochromatic light. Goku emerges victorious, but this results in the destruction of the entire army itself. Well, almost. Later, after the army's defeat, Goku learns of a new threat, King Piccolo, with Goku battling the Demon King, who Roshi believes even if the entire Budokai tournament teamed up against him, they would still lose, with King Piccolo killing Shenron, a wish-granting dragon, with a single blast, with Shenron being able to perform crazy feats such as recreating the entire moon, with Goku seeing that the only way to win is to hone his martial arts to perfection. Goku lands to confront the Demon King, and this is going to be the end, with Goku showing off something we've never seen before, harnessing the power of a great ape into his base form, which is something we don't see until much later into Dragon Ball. And with one final scream, Goku runs his fist right through his chest. Goku returns 6 years later with strength beyond comprehension, as now Goku has to face Demon King Piccolo's son, Piccolo Jr., with Piccolo Jr., who is stated stronger than the original King Piccolo and was credited as being thousands of times stronger than everyone at the 23rd Budokai, including Kami put together. As Piccolo injures Goku to the point where he believes this attack should have atomized him to the point where Shenron could not return him back to life, while Goku, having a massive hole in his chest and barely being able to move, is able to defeat Junior with a headbutt and has power to defeat everyone on Earth easily, as Goku at the end of original Dragon Ball would be moon level and can move faster than light. 6 years have passed since the original Dragon Ball series, and Goku is now 24 years old and is married Chi-Chi and has a son of his own. Goku is currently the strongest fighter on Earth, with his son Gohan seemingly having a latent power dormant within him that's screaming to get out. Crash landing on Earth is a brand new opponent who's looking for someone named Kakarot, after Piccolo runs into this strange opponent, unleashing a full power attack right to his face, with the same Piccolo later casually blowing up the moon, but it's seen as nothing, as it only scorches his leg hair. Landing on Kami House's beach, this mysterious fighter reveals the truth. Son Goku isn't normal. He reveals that he's an alien from space, a low-class Saiyan warrior with the goal to destroy the entire Earth, and has lost his true strength when he lost his tail. And this mysterious fighter is revealed to be Goku's brother Raditz, creating a temporary alliance with Piccolo to get this invader off their planet. Landing on the battlefield ready to confront him stands the two strongest fighters on Earth with the goal to kill Goku's brother. Fighting Raditz at the exact same time, their attacks are seemingly useless. But that's when Gohan erupts with anger and is able to damage his uncle with a power level over 1300, as Raditz can easily take moon level attacks to the face and should be consistently faster than light. As Goku grabs Raditz's tail and holds him still for Piccolo's final attack that he was saving for Goku himself, piercing through Raditz's chest and Goku's as well. In his dying breath, Raditz informs Piccolo and Goku that there's two more powerful Saiyans that will arrive on Earth in 1 year. And with that, for the first time in Dragon Ball history, Goku has died. However, his story doesn't end here. We see that Goku's strength seemingly has no limit as he trains with King Kai in the afterlife to defend his world from the incoming invasion of the Saiyans. With Goku mastering the Kaioken and Spirit Bomb, Goku comes back to life with a new fire under his feet, releasing his energy. It's up to 6,000, 7,000. No.
It's over 8,000! 8,000!
Blitzing Nappa, shocking everyone, who Nappa himself completely bodied all of the Z-Fighters who have undergone a year's worth of intense training, with each of them being stronger than Raditz, with Krillin being one of the weakest one there, able to kill every single Cyberman with a single shot, with them each being just as strong as Raditz. Goku uses his Kaioken technique to paralyze Nappa, as Goku now is face to face with the Prince of all Saiyans. The battle begins and Goku begins to realize that his strength is on a completely different level. Even after amping his Kaioken up to a ×2 boost, with Kaioken boosting all of Goku's stats including his strength, speed, and perception, it's not enough. As Vegeta, even as a child, had power far above Raditz and his father King Vegeta before he can even understand the difference in their strength, with King Vegeta having a power level of 10,000 as he can obliterate 3 planets with the wave of his hand. As King Kai told Goku to never push his Kaioken past double, but to defeat the prince, he has to risk it. With this, Goku's able to completely overpower Vegeta at full power with a staggering power level of 24,000. Vegeta being humiliated that his noble blood was spilt in anger, promising to reduce Goku and the entire Earth into space dust. Charging up his Gallic gun, Goku is out of options, but he's got one more move left to show.
There's no way you can stop my Gallic gun! Prepare to join this filthy orb in oblivion!
With Goku completely depleted of energy, Vegeta touches down with unwavering fury, creating his own source of Bloods waves and an artificial moon, with Saiyans only needing 17 million Xenos to transform into the peak of their Saiyan race, becoming a great ape. With this, his power is amplified by 10, opening up to a power level of 180,000. This allows him to have enough strength to overwhelm Goku. However, with help from all of his friends and a final slash from Yajirobe, they're able to cut off Vegeta's tail, returning him back to normal. This means the only way to defeat Vegeta now is to use King Kai's trump card, collecting energy from all life on Earth, the trees, the grass, the animals, the people, all into one ball. Giving all of this energy to Krillin, he throws it at Vegeta, as Gohan is able to reflect the attack because he's pure of heart. But Vegeta still lives. But after all of this fighting, he's too damaged to continue and decides to retreat. But just as he's about to leave, Krillin is holding a sword over his head, and before he can deal the final blow,
Krillin, don't do it!
He shows him mercy, allowing Vegeta to leave because he wants to fight him again one day. But with knowledge of eternal life now being casted throughout the universe, a new enemy has come to claim it. With Vegeta getting bodied by all of the Ginyu Force, with each of the members having a power level over 40,000 aside from Guldo, who can stop time. The legend of the Super Saiyan dates back thousands of years in Saiyan history, as it foretells the appearance of a mighty warrior with unrivaled strength awakened by fury. Thought of as only a myth, but Vegeta believes it's his destiny to achieve it. As Goku touches down on Namek with 5 days of non-stop training, his power skyrocketing after every near-death experience, being so strong that he can one-shot all of the Ginyu Force members and drive the captain to madness, releasing a power Vegeta believes to be legendary. As Vegeta, Krillin, and Gohan's power grows, they're finally face to face with the Emperor of the Universe, with Frieza in his first form having a power level of 530,000, far surpassing all previous adversaries, as Frieza has enough power to destroy planet Vegeta with a single finger, with his planet having 10 times the normal gravity of Earth, with the detonation being calced to dwarf star level, as Frieza shows a transformation straight from hell, awakening up to a power level over 1 million in his second form that was credited to be able to destroy the entire universe, with his third having power from another dimension entirely. As Goku lands after recovering from his body swap with Ginyu, Vegeta is shot through the heart, as he cries and puts all of his faith into the low-class warrior. This battle will decide it. Son Goku versus Frieza. Goku takes on Frieza in his final form, with Goku and Frieza being so powerful at this point that Piccolo claims it's like two gods fighting with power beyond anything he believed possible, with Frieza having multiple statements claiming he could destroy the entire living world itself, as the gap between Goku and Frieza starts widening. Goku charges up a Spirit Bomb, collecting energy from the entire universe. After the Spirit Bomb connects, and Goku believes he's won, they look up to see death in the face. It's Frieza. With the Tyrant now picking off everyone one by one, Piccolo is shot down, and Krillin is lifted up. And that's when...
I think the brat should go next.
You ruthless, heartless bastard! I will make you suffer! Make you suffer!
And just like that, the legend is born once again.
What are you?
You haven't figured it out yet. Let's end this thing right here!
Son Goku
Right now!
is a Super Saiyan. Goku, with his newfound power, is able to completely overpower Frieza and ultimately defeat him, with even the destruction of Namek being seen outside of the galaxy. And to make it worse, he was just a monkey, right? Goku returns to Earth and is now confronted by a strange young man from the future who's also become a Super Saiyan, as Goku's even stronger than he was before, as Trunks can casually kill Mecha Frieza and King Cold, with Frieza now having the power to obliterate planet Namek 10 times over, with Goku deflecting his attacks with a single finger that can turn them to cold cuts. Training to fight the androids for 3 years, and after recovering from a heart virus, a newly assembled organism named Cell has emerged to lay waste to their time. However, hope still remains on the horizon. As Goku and Gohan emerge from intense training in the hyperbolic time chamber, their power levels reaching unimaginable heights. They stand ready to confront the embodiment of perfection, knowing that Cell's newfound abilities pose a threat not just to Earth, but the entire universe, as Cell was stated to give way to an infinite and bottomless power that can be sensed by the Namekians who live across the universe. Goku, while unleashing only half of his power to Korin, is stated to be the strongest fighter on Earth by all of the Z fighters, and later even Cell himself, As Goku and Cell begin to fight, just their casual strong attacks are a threat to the entire planet. Goku is able to obliterate half of Cell's entire body off with a single Kamehameha, but like Vegeta, Cell regenerates and starts widening the gap between him and Goku, as the hope of the universe puts all of his faith into his son to finish where he failed, as Goku believes that Gohan's strength has now far surpassed his own, with Gohan believing that Goku was actually holding back against Cell as he was comparing his own strength to his father's, but Goku was going all out. Gohan tells Cell of his beastly power that awakens with his anger, as Gohan even as a child was able to defeat Garlic Jr., who can create hyperspaces in the dead zone, with hyperspaces being defined as surpassing the normal limitations of the natural universe, making it possibly fifth dimensional, as Gohan can fight the Emperor of the Universe at only 5 years old and shows greater potential to grow than any Saiyan in history. Sending Cell Juniors to attack his friends and family, Gohan is starting to lose control.
I feel it slipping.
And now it's time to show Cell.
And I won't watch this anymore!
What perfection really looks like.
It's unreal!
Erupting with anger is the strongest fighter in the universe, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, as Gohan completely bodies all of the Cell Juniors and even Cell himself, forcing Cell to have to obliterate the entire Earth in retaliation. Goku saves his son, but again, Cell is able to regenerate and comes back even stronger than he was before. Charging up the Solar Kamehameha, this is Gohan's final stand. In every conceivable lore for Super Perfect Cell and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan claims that they have the power to obliterate the solar system, with the energy required to do this with a unidirectional beam reaching galaxy levels of power, as with help from Goku and an opening from Vegeta. Now's your chance. What a proud moment Goku must have felt, as the only goal for a father is to see their son succeed where they failed. Goku finds himself training in the afterlife against the strongest fighters who's ever lived, with warriors like Pikkon that with a single blow can defeat Super Perfect Cell, who was stated stronger than ever, as even Goku before the Buu Saga as only a Super Saiyan is now far above Cell. This is reinforced more heavily as Supreme Kai, who was credited as being equal to Super Saiyan Grade 4 Goku, believed they would have to team up to defeat Pui Pui, but Vegeta easily dismantles him in base, with Gohan being able to fight against Dabura, who was stated stronger than Cell, with Goku and Vegeta saying that this is an easy obstacle to overcome. Goku and Pikkon are even shown traversing Hell, which is stated to be as large as the living universe, making their movement speed quadrillions of times faster than light, or even infinite speed, as in Dragon Ball the universe on multiple occasions was stated to be infinite in size. Vegeta, consumed by his desire to surpass Goku and reclaim his status as the strongest warrior, succumbs to Babidi's influence, as Babidi offers Vegeta more power in exchange for his allegiance, and Vegeta willingly allows himself to be possessed by Babidi's magic to reawaken the evil in his heart, to return him back to the way he was before.
Answer me! Vegeta! Do you let yourself be a slave? Tell me, is it slavery when you get what you want?
Goku and Vegeta finally have their rematch as Super Saiyan 2s, but even after 7 years of the hardest training Goku has ever gone through, they're still completely even, as Vegeta knocks out Goku to finish off Buu, with the final explosion to seal the deal. Vegeta forfeits his own life to save the lives of everyone, but Buu won't go down that easy, as Goku now has to show off a form that can shake the entire Earth, a power that goes even further beyond Super Saiyan 3 Goku. With this, he's able to overwhelm Buu and even battle against the strongest versions of him, as Kid Buu was not only stated the strongest Buu by the narrator and Goku himself, but also that he could destroy the entire universe in a poof and threaten to destroy the Grand Kai's world, with the energy required to do this capable of obliterating the observable universe an octillion times over. As Goku's able to fight against Ultimate Gohan inside of Buu's body that was stated to have the same strength as the real Gohan, as Goku's able to deal with him as a normal Super Saiyan, making his power potentially above even Buuhan, who can crush the universe with alternate dimensions just by screaming, as Vegeta later concedes that Goku stands supreme as the strongest Saiyan in history, with power to crush universes in his hands, with speed quadrillions of times faster than light, or literally infinite, as a spirit bomb is formed with energy from the entire universe and even the strongest fighters within it. And in the end, his wish was granted. Several years after the defeat of Majin Buu, Goku participates in the 28th martial arts tournament. During this tournament, Goku encounters Oob, a young martial artist who's revealed to be the reincarnation of Kid Buu, as Goku is here to find a new rival to test his strength. Goku at this point is consistently stated the strongest fighter in the universe and that no one comes close to his level of strength. As Toriyama puts it himself, he can't imagine Goku getting any stronger or new opponents rising up to even give Goku a challenge. This would include his strength being above all previous adversaries, including Kid Buu and even characters like Arale, who exist and live within the Dragon Ball world, with Arale being a gag character that can break the laws of physics and even rewrite her own narrative, as she can exit her own stories and interact with Toriyama himself and even the editors. In one instance, she cuts herself out of her own manga panel to show her friend, and this manga panel is showing herself holding the page she just cut out, explaining what she just did, showing that she can transcend her own reality infinitely, as there's always another Arale cutting out the page and then holding it, with each one seeming like fiction to the last, potentially reaching hyperversal levels of strength and speed beyond time itself, as she's shown running so fast that she can travel through time. And this is the same Arale that End of Z Goku is objectively stronger than, meaning not only can she not run forward or backwards in time to escape him, but she can't even exit her own narrative, as Goku will just grab her and bring her right back. In age 784, we jump to Dragon Ball GT, with GT Goku being the iteration of Goku a decade after the conclusion of Dragon Ball Z, as his wish to become the strongest fighter in the universe was granted, as his power eclipsed every single one of his previous opponents. Being connected to the Dragon Ball movies, he can take out the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, who could wipe out South Galaxy, which galaxies in Dragon Ball are stated to be galactic nebula with innumerable stars. Having access to new abilities like Resurrection and Kaioken times 100, this Goku's able to shake the entire afterlife just by transforming into Super Saiyan 3, as he later surpasses the angel born in hell, who was stated to give wake to an infinite power that can be seen outside of the galaxy from Otherworld, and one-shot Janemba, who's capable of warping the laws of the afterlife and bridges the gap between life and death itself. With Goku being transformed back into a child, his power never diminished, as he's shown stronger than General Rildo in his base form, who was confirmed to be stronger than all of the Buus. However, a new opponent has risen to take revenge upon the Saiyans who took everything from him. Baby, the last remaining member of the Tuffles, whose goal is to enact a universal Tuffleization plan and afflict his influence across all of creation. With Baby taking control of the entire Earth, as Goku is now face to face with Baby-possessed Gohan and Goten, with their strength boosted by hundreds as Baby amps the power of those he possesses. With this Gohan normally being stated to never have slacked on his training, and later shown being confident enough to defeat General Rildo in his base form, as Goten is shown being able to force the same Gohan to use Super Saiyan to overpower him. Vegeta is shown having an equal fight with the possessed Gohan and Goten, as he later gains the greatest of Saiyan power, effortlessly dealing with Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who in base can handle both of his sons as Super Saiyans with one arm each. Baby, having achieved his own Super Saiyan 3 transformation, unleashes a revenge death ball at Goku, intending to vanquish the universe's last hope. This attack exudes an overwhelming force capable of disrupting Kibito Kai's instantaneous movement technique, and was stated to destroy you so completely that you would be unable to return to life again. The space traversed by this technique Kibito uses operates outside the conventional confines of space and time by the guides, existing in a realm beyond the concepts themselves, as the Cooler movies are canonical to GT, which affirm that the space traversed through instant transmission transcends the very concept of time itself. Baby's ability to affect a space of this scale grants him a level of attack potency that defies the boundaries of dimensional existence, posing a threat capable of annihilating infinite dimensions or outer-versal, as his speed negates the speed formula itself, rendering it irrelevant, or being so fast that it doesn't even matter. Goku later shatters an entire dimension in base and returns to fight Baby once again. With his tail fully grown, Goku believes this battle will now shift in his favor, but the result is the same. As Goku is thrashed around the planet, he looks up at Earth just one more time. This triggers something in Goku that hasn't been awoken since the beginning of Dragon Ball, but this time it's different. Mimicking the original Super Saiyan of legend, as Goku becomes a golden great ape. Goku in his mindlessness begins destroying the planet, as Pan decides to reason with him to bring him back to his senses, to remind him just who he is. The hope of the universe, the light in the darkness, the truth. Goku, please come back. As the mountain crumbles under his feet, we see a transformation unlike we've ever seen in Dragon Ball. The fighting Buddha is here. The Monkey King has returned.
The real fight starts now.
Unleashing a primal power out of his soul stands Sun Wukong, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, having the power to obliterate Baby as he claims that his punches tickle, staring up to see the revenge of the Tuffles incarnate, the Revenge Death Ball. Stated to be a negative spirit bomb, it reaches inches from his face and detonates, as Baby laughs as he believes he's claimed victory, but Baby has gone too far.
Now you've got to deal with me.
Goku forces Baby to undergo his own evolution, becoming a great ape himself, with Baby being bathed in 1,000 times a normal blood wave's amount, making his strength 10,000 times greater than his Super Saiyan 3. Goku and Baby battle it out for the fate of the entire universe, as Goku regains his full power, being able to completely absorb the flaming Revenge Death Ball, and fires a Kamehameha to end the Tuffles' reign. But this is when a hole opens up in the sky that connects the living world and the afterlife together. This hole was created by two Android 17s merging their power together, with all the power of hell being poured into one of them. Goku is trapped in hell with Cell and Frieza, who are stated stronger than they've ever been before, as Goku easily defeats them in base, as just releasing his energy was going to obliterate the afterlife. The two 17s merge together, becoming Super 17, as their power eclipses even Baby, as all of the Z-Fighter's strongest attacks are not even felt by the android. Goku returns and punches the android across the planet as only a Super Saiyan, as Goku defeats Super 17 with a Dragon Fist in base. But as they wish upon the Dragon Balls once more, Shenron does come forth. But something is seriously wrong. 7 evil dragons fly out across the entire Earth with insurmountable evil energy. Goku and Pan need to defeat and collect all 7 to save the Earth from detonating. Now it's time to show just how strong Goku has truly gotten. After collecting 5 of the 7 Dragon Balls, Goku fights his most prized possession, the 4-star ball Nova Shenron, with Nova Shenron being on a different level than anyone they've faced until now. Goku as a Super Saiyan 4 believes he can take on Nova and his brother Ice at the exact same time, with Ice being even stronger than Nova, with this claim actually coming to fruition, as Ice gets a hole punch right through his chest by Goku, whose power was cut in half and is blinded. as Goku is now face to face with the strongest Shadow Dragon in history, as Shin Shenron can easily defeat Super Saiyan 4 Goku and tank a ×10 Kamehameha right to the face. Goku collects energy from his entire family and ascends to a brand new power. Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4. Goku can now fight Shin Shenron while blinded as his body feels every single one of his attacks coming before he even makes them, meaning he has his own version of Ultra Instinct. Sin absorbs the 6 remaining Dragon Balls into his body and becomes Omega Shenron, with Goku being able to do nothing against this dragon. However, Goku with the Dragon Fist is able to obliterate Omega's body into thousands of pieces, and his body can tank attacks after being hit, even if you're 10 times stronger than him. As he states, his body remembers all attacks and techniques, so after landing them once, they will never work again. As he shows this ability against multiple other dragons, Vegeta arrives achieving his own Super Saiyan 4 with them attacking together. They still can't damage this dragon, as Vegeta suggests the return of the angel born in hell, fusing into one of the strongest warriors in Dragon Ball history, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who was stated to literally have the power to defeat Omega Shenron with one finger, with Gogeta kicking the negative karma ball into space that was stated to be the combination of all the negative energy in human history. As Super Saiyan 4 grants the user a multiplier of 1.6 billion on top of their base form, as Goku previously as a Super Saiyan 3 was relative to base baby Vegeta, as his punches were eaten by Super Saiyan Baby. Baby unlocking his own Super Saiyan 3 would grant him a 400 times boost, meaning from base Goku to Super Saiyan 3 Baby, Goku would need to get 160,000 times stronger. Baby, after reaching his golden grade 8 form, unlocks a power 10,000 times greater than his Super Saiyan 3, making Baby 1.6 billion times stronger than base Goku. With Goku, after unlocking Super Saiyan 4, can make this same Baby look absolutely ridiculous, as Gogeta being a combination of 2 Super Saiyan 4s will make him 4 octillion times stronger than base Goku, as the fusion multiplier takes the separate parts of their strongest forms and multiplies it by 100, making the power for base Gogeta. Gogeta stacking the 1.6 billion multiplier for Super Saiyan 4 would make him one of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball history. But just when the fight is over, the unthinkable happens. The time is up, becoming 2 separate beings once again, as the fusion cannot even hold the amount of power that Gogeta possesses, as the Saiyans are shown once again getting thrashed around by the Shadow Dragon. Goku and Vegeta are completely exhausted of energy, unable to return back to Super Saiyan 4 again. Goku and Vegeta are finished. This is when they look up to see the negative karma ball once again, but this time, there's no Gogeta to kick it away. Goku pushes Vegeta out of the way and decides to try and stop this attack all on his own. Goku fights back and pushes with everything he has, but the energy eventually overwhelms him, as the negative karma ball detonates right in his face. This is when we believe all hope is lost. All of the Saiyans are being beaten. Vegeta is being tortured. The Earth is being overwhelmed by negative energy, and the universe is about to blow. With Goku dead, who can save us now?
It's not.
Arising from the dead is the hope of the universe just one last time, taking 2 negative karma balls right to the chest, as this is it. The Universe 7 Spirit Bomb is complete. With the combination of quadrillions of energy, the hope of the universe is going to save it just one last time. This is it. Goku has won. With the Dragon Balls returning back to normal, Goku says goodbye to all of his friends and family, as Goku now has become one with the 7 Dragon Balls and flies off with Shenron to a place unknown, as his final wish was granted, to become the bar for all others to reach and untouchable by anyone. As GT Goku has the power to grant wishes, travel through dimensions as he pleases, and can defeat gag characters with hyperversal levels of strength in base He has the strength now to crush outerversal realms with his hands and can move faster than the concept of time itself. So if you begin to laugh because you believe you're face to face with a child, just remember,
Your punches tickle.
5 years have passed since defeating the personification of evil, Majin Buu. And after 18 years of Dragon Ball silence, what better way to reintroduce the power of Goku than to make him a god? Goku is currently the strongest fighter in the universe, but unbeknown to him, an even greater power has awoken after 39 years. Beerus, the god of destruction, is traveling throughout the universe, destroying everything in sight. But then he remembers. 39 years ago, Beerus was told by the Oracle Fish that a being will arise that will rival his strength, a Saiyan enveloped in divine energy, a Super Saiyan God. Beerus learns of the existence of the strongest Saiyan in history and travels to confront Son Goku. Goku also learns of Beerus' existence, and this gets his Saiyan blood pumping to test his power, as he's fought aliens, androids, monsters, demons, and now finally, a god. Beerus accepts this challenge, and what happens next? No one saw coming, as Beerus is able to defeat Super Saiyan 3 Goku in only 3 blows, with Goku stating that not even fusion would be enough to overcome the Destroyer's strength. This means a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta would fall to Beerus. Goku decides that the only way to win is to find this Super Saiyan God, calling forth Shenron as he explains that the Super Saiyan God existed long ago and that a ritual was required for him to obtain this power. 5 pure-hearted Saiyans must infuse their light into a 6th, and he will become a Super Saiyan God, infusing this power into the hope of the universe. And from this light, the Super Saiyan God is born once again. Goku's in a whole nother world now, as Goku and Beerus can finally have their battle of the strongest, the battle of gods. As Goku and Beerus begin to fight, their power grows more and more, as Goku is now fighting at 100%, and the clashes between the gods is the end of us all. As Goku and Beerus' fists send shockwaves throughout the entire universe, this is going to rip apart the very fabric of Universe 7. With Universe 7 being a collection of 7 different spacetimes, with each one housing their own dimensions with realms that are stated to be infinite. With the afterlife in particular being stated to be a transcendental realm above the mortal universe, and was even stated to be beyond the concept of space and time. And Goku and Beerus were going to destroy all of this with just their punches alone. Goku eventually loses this godly form, however the divine energy hasn't left his body and instead infuses itself with Goku's very being, as Goku completely annihilates a final attack thrown by Beerus that was going to obliterate the entire universe by using a single punch in base form, as Beerus informs Goku that there are other gods of destruction in other universes that have produced warriors even stronger than them, which only gets Goku's blood pumping even more, making his thirst for power dive into the realm of the gods. As Goku trains with Beerus' teacher Whis to show off a new form against Golden Frieza. This new power is explained to be Super Saiyan God tapping into the power of a Super Saiyan, taking the fiery red ore of a god and turning up the heat. Super Saiyan Blue. Goku ends up fighting against these new universe's best fighters, with characters like Universe 6 assassin Hit, who has an interesting ability as he can skip time and jump 0.2 of a second into the future, basically arriving before he even left. Goku is able to predict where Hit would move into the future and can land multiple hits on someone who is literally in the future, but Goku doesn't have to guess anymore, raising his energy as his power triples, quadruples.
No, it's time!
Goku uses Kaioken times 10, a technique that amplifies all of Goku's stats tenfold, as it's so powerful as it can snatch characters moving into the future and bring them back to the present. Goku eventually ends up fighting the corrupted version of himself, Goku Black, with Black having an interesting ability as he gets exponentially stronger by fighting strong opponents, eventually fusing with the Zamasu from the future timeline, becoming Merged Zamasu, with his power being a threat to every alternate timeline in history, as Goku is able to match him with a power level only Vegito could match. Goku's strength attracts the attention of the most powerful beings in the entire multiverse, the Omni Kings, who have the ability to wipe away any universe they want just by closing their hand. Goku convinces them to let him fight everyone. Months later, Universe 7 arrives at the Tournament of Power where all 8 universes collect 10 fighters to defend their universe for survival. As the universe that is knocked out will be erased from existence without a second thought. The strongest fighter in the entire tournament isn't Son Goku, as a fighter from the 11th, Jiren the Grey, is a mortal who surpassed his own god of destruction and has multiple statements and guides saying that he surpassed all of them. With Jiren just releasing his power within the infinite void confirms the suspicion of everyone, with the Supreme Kai stating that his power is on a whole nother level than anyone we've seen before. This would include the Divine Timeline Infinite Zamasu and possibly even Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, the same one that was stated stronger than Beerus. Goku tests his power against Jiren, but to no avail, as he's able to block Super Saiyan God punches with a single finger, with these punches being millions of times stronger than the ones he threw at Beerus in Battle of Gods, as Goku has the power to crush universes in his base form alone and can stack a Super Saiyan God transformation on top of that. Jiren only moves when Goku uses Super Saiyan Blue, but Jiren is still holding back. Even with Kaioken times 20, this isn't enough to even make him serious, as Goku uses all of the energy from the Universe 7 fighters, combining it into a Universe 7 Spirit Bomb. Even with Goku's trump card, Jiren is able to push it back with just a glare, and Goku falls into his own attack. And when the dust clears, victory is yours, Jiren. And just when we needed him the most, Goku has died. Goku's death shocked everyone, as Universe 7 is in shambles. With their strongest fighter dead, Universe 7 has no chance and will be erased from existence. What? Arising from the ashes and standing above the gods is a fighter who is not finished yet. Migatsu no Gokui, Autonomous Ultra Instinct. Goku with his newly found Omen can shake the entire infinite world of void just by existing, with the void being described as a massive infinite void of nothingness, devoid of the very concepts of space and time. The shaking of the void can be argued as Goku's energy seemingly shaking or vibrating, as it stretches beyond an infinite range, or that the very structure or fabric of the infinite world of void itself is being shaken. This infinitely powered Omen swats away people like Dispo and Toppo, who can give characters like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and the Universe 6 Assassin Hit a hard time. With Jiren being one himself who was stated to surpass time itself and can easily outmaneuver Hit, who can literally jump into the future and escape into pocket dimensions, with Jiren even overpowering Hit's time cage that can ensnare movement, keeping him suspended in time, however he can just move anyways. With Goku unlocking Ultra Instinct 2 more times, the first time defeating the fused warrior Kefla, who with her power was compared to the Universe 7 Spirit Bomb, with her claiming that she could destroy an entire universe in a single shot with power that seems to be endless. Goku goes on to fight Jiren once again, and his instinct evolves even further, but when that silver glow leaves his eyes, the strongest in the multiverse will be decided. Goku seemingly creates an entire galaxy under his feet as he disintegrates Jiren's strongest attack with the flick of his wrist. Turning himself into an angel, this mortal really is something else. Goku with Master Ultra Instinct is so strong that he completely bodies the Pride of Universe 11, and in the end, Universe 7 wins the Tournament of Power. Time passes and Goku fights against the legendary Super Saiyan Broly, who can go from base Vegeta all the way up to Gogeta in a matter of hours, with Broly and Gogeta's fight being stated to be super dimensional, as they literally shatter reality. And yet, after all of these events, Whis tells Goku that there's no one else in the universe that's stronger than him, with Goku now being so unimaginably strong that he completely embarrasses Moro as he breaks his arm on Goku's chest. However, 2 more fighters wish upon the Dragon Balls to become the strongest in the universe, with Goku being able to match them as he brings emotion back into his fighting as he creates his own version of Ultra Instinct, as Goku currently in Dragon Ball Super would scale from complex multi to outer versal with infinite to irrelevant speed. Now we're going to look at a Goku that makes all others look like nothing, because if you thought this is how strong he could get,
I am not finished yet!
Capsule Corp Goku, an alternate version of Goku from Dragon Ball Heroes whose strength is absolutely ridiculous, as he surpasses every character in Dragon Ball history in base. as even some of the weakest characters in Dragon Ball Heroes like the God of Time Chronoa are still able to hold up the entire multiverse with their pure strength alone and can create and merge timelines together like nothing, which is stronger than anything even canon Zeno has done, as Demigra, a demon who was stuck in the crack of time, is now free and whose goal is to destroy all of Dragon Ball's history, with there being confirmed to be an infinite amount of them with endless possibilities, with each of these timelines containing the afterlife within each and every macrocosm that's stated to transcend the concept of space and time, and there are even realms that house the spaces like the Sukuruku space and hyperbolic time chamber that transcend time and space itself. With there being an infinite amount of these histories, there are infinite outer-versal worlds that Demigra is going to destroy and recreate, this being word for word the many worlds interpretation, as the many worlds interpretation of quantum mechanics suggests that all possible outcomes of quantum measurements are physically realized in some alternate world, resulting in a vast number of parallel universes. Basically, anything that can happen will happen. With there being endless possibilities, there's a possibility of there being higher dimensional beings or worlds that can exist within the time nest, essentially making the time nest itself a high outer-versal realm, which is insane considering characters as weak as Evil Aunt Frieza, Cell, and Kid Buu can destroy entire time crystals that represent timelines themselves, as Demigra absorbs Toki Toki, a divine bird essential for the existence of all infinite timelines and dimensions, as he aims to destroy all of history, including the parallel quests that represent their own infinite history, as Demigra now wields a power beyond human comprehension and powers up an attack to end all of history itself. But to everyone's surprise, CC Goku in base withstood the attack and nullified it before he even knew what any of the god forms were. This means that a Dragon Ball Z CC Goku can catch an attack capable of obliterating infinite outer-versal worlds in base. CC Goku ends up being stronger than Mira, who was stated to transcend time itself, as his self-destruction was so devastating that he was going to obliterate all of existence, with even beings like Toa who can move freely in and out of time cannot escape it, with Demigra returning once more with even more terrifying power, as he's now gained a third form that was going to destroy the real world, with Beats World existing conceptually higher than Dragon Ball Heroes itself, as it views the entire game as fiction. These aren't necessarily just higher geometrical dimensions in the real world, such as the distinction between the third and fourth dimensions. Instead, they represent a conceptual reality difference. In the real world, characters like Beat must enter the game as an avatar, further emphasizing the profound distinction between the game's dimensions and the real world's physical dimensions, as even an infinite dimensional being within the Dragon Ball Heroes game or Xenoverse would still be viewed as fiction to the real world, making the real world in Dragon Ball Heroes a boundless realm. And Demigra was going to destroy all of this until he was put down by Xeno Goku in base, with CC Goku being stronger than Celius, who can reset all of Beat's world, and even Meki Kabuto, who can swallow all of the infinite timelines as he's able to regenerate endlessly. As CC Goku later battles an even stronger Xeno Goku as a Super Saiyan Blue, with Xeno Goku himself being so powerful that just by transforming into Super Saiyan 4, his power will be a threat to all of time, as he promises the Supreme Kai of Time that he would never use it, but he needs it to fend off CC Goku, as CC Goku with Mastered Ultra Instinct can obliterate Super Saiyan 3 Cumber, who himself can battle against Jiren and defeat Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Vegito easily, with Goku learning to tap into Ultra Instinct at will by the Grand Priest himself, as Goku can one-shot the Tuffle Orin out of Vegeta's body, showing his own version of Spirit Vision. In a cinematic battle against Fu, the stakes reach an unprecedented height, as Xeno Goku and CC Goku find themselves compelled to fuse, becoming Xeno Gogeta and CC Gogeta, as the fusions themselves are stated to have power that transcend the very fabric of dimensions themselves. Despite their astonishing power, Fu is still able to one-shot them, reverting them back to their separate parts. The situation takes a turn as the Supreme Kai of Time proposes an idea to produce a fusion between Xeno Goku and CC Goku into a single entity, With this fusion achieved, Xeno Goku and CC Goku unleash an onslaught of power that breaks through Fu's barrier, forcing him to block it himself, with the sheer intensity of their attack having the potential to one-shot Fu, as their newfound power transcends Blue Gogeta, who is believed to possess the capability to confront the Omni King himself, a being who supersedes every god of destruction capable of wielding a destructive might to annihilate every timeline in existence and reduce Beat's world into nothing, as Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta can defeat Dark Omega Shenron with a single finger, with the same Omega having the power to obliterate reality at a whim, with CC Goku combining his power with the Universe Tree as CC Goku transformed into his most powerful state yet, a transformation that can make all of creation tremble. Universal Blue Goku. With this, he's able to overwhelm Fu and ultimately defeat him, as in the end, CC Goku and Xeno Goku finally have their all-out fight that they've been wanting since the beginning, as Xeno Goku powers up into Limit Breaker 4 that was previously able to defeat Black Janemba, who was stated to be the literal embodiment of the concept of evil and a necessary existence for the entire multiverse. With CC Goku being connected to the Dragon Ball Xenoverse games, this gives him a plethora of hacks such as boundary manipulation, meaning there's nothing he cannot achieve, and can make the impossible possible, as even Demigra had the ability to change fate and probability itself, and he was put down like a dog by Xeno Goku, who just lost to CC Goku. He has the ability to control life, matter, space, reality, probability, and even has conceptual manipulation. He has the ability to create miracles or destroy them. Overall, CC Goku would be a boundless to infinite boundless threat with irrelevant speed, as he can obliterate all of reality by wishing it to be so. I just can't believe this video is going on longer. I mean, how does he get any stronger than this? Jump Force Goku. Jump Force is an anime crossover game featuring some of the most popular Shonen Jump characters along with your own custom character that you create. As you join forces with Jump Force, a multiversal team of heroes consisting of the protagonists from the main Shonen Jump series, with each seemingly pulled from their original manga timelines. For Goku, this appears to be right after the end of the Tournament of Power, as your character scales directly to the main cast, being able to use nearly every ability in the roster, keep up with them in the fight, and eventually work with Goku to defeat Prometheus, as Prometheus himself observes the events of the Shonen Jump worlds from a rift outside of reality, viewing them all as fiction in a real-world context, as he claims rewriting both the Shonen Jump worlds and all of reality would be trivial. When he talks about merging worlds, he's referring to merging all of the worlds within Shonen Jump, meaning Prometheus is aware of both Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Super heroes, as well as inter-company crossovers between Shonen Jump and Marvel Comics, such as Deadpool Samurai featuring All Might from My Hero Academia. This suggests that Marvel Comics has been made aware by Prometheus, meaning that Prometheus, your custom character, and Goku would be above all of Marvel Comics in terms of dimensionality, having fought someone who can manipulate that universe and combined it with all others, meaning Jump Force Goku would scale to immeasurable layers boundless. My lord, how could Goku possibly get any stronger than this? God Fusion Goku. In this movie attraction at Universal Studios Japan features God Fusion Goku fighting against God Broly, as the fans have named this Goku Yuku because he literally fuses with you. This attraction follows the previous Dragon Ball Z 4D attraction, which features Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza, as Goku is literally knocked through the fourth wall and ends up with the audience, as Frieza can threaten to obliterate the entire theater and the entire Earth with an attack. In the latest attraction, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta fight against God Broly, but they're overpowered, as Shenron then grants Goku his wish, allowing Goku to fuse with the audience, including Toriyama himself, which means this Goku at his strongest literally became his own author and can make himself as strong as he wanted to be, with this fusion being legitimate as the Dragon Ball content is licensed by Shueisha and Toei Animation, as with this fusion we're literally able to defeat God Broly in a single shot, as the concept of God Fusion Goku highlights the interplay between fiction and reality, showing that that while the storylines may be fictional, they transcend their own boundaries, making this Goku extra boundless, super boundless. I don't even know at this point. The only way I could see Goku being any stronger is if we brought in like Fortnite Goku or something like that. But the scariest thing in that game is Galactus, because he can destroy the entire universe. Like, there's nothing that Goku can do in the game that would make me scared. What the hell? Why is my screen blue? Yo, hell no, get me out of here, get me out, get me out. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kazi. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you guys never miss another upload. And yes, I'm back. Tell me down below, what is your favorite version of Goku, and if you agree with how strong Goku truly is. Make sure you guys join the Discord and follow me on TikTok. We're trying to reach 200K, and that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys want to request a video from me personally, my Cash App is in the description where you can get your own video. Anyway, that's it. Love you guys. See ya.